Hey guys, this is Leah with Scott Leroy Marketing, and in today's tip video, I'm going to show you how you can add a PDF to your loop and add fields to that PDF so you can send that off to your client to be electronically signed. So in theory, practice and when you would need to utilize this tip is if, let's say, the agent on the other side does not work with KW and they do not utilize Dotloop, they might send you the offer to purchase as a PDF in an email. So now you have this file in your email that you save to your computer. And now you need to add it to your loop and then send it to your clients to have that electronically signed. So the first thing that you'll want to do is, of course, log into Dotloop. All right, so you can log into Dotloop by either going to My KW and clicking Start My Transactions, or click on dotloop.com to go there right away. Then go ahead and select the loop that you would like to add the PDF to. All right, so from here, all right, you can click Add Document to the far right of whichever folder you would like to add that PDF to. Okay, so we're clicking Add Document on the far right of whichever folder you'd like to add that PDF to. All right, and we'll want to go ahead and click on that second option that says Browse. So in theory, this PDF would have to already be saved to your computer. Okay, so if it was in your emails, you would just go to your emails and save that to your computer. You can drag and drop the file here if you would rather do that, or you can just go ahead and click on the Browse option, the center blue box, and that will browse your computer right away. So you can search your computer for wherever you have that PDF saved. Okay, and then we'll just double click on that PDF to pull that in right away. All right. So from here, what we'll do is we'll go ahead and click on that PDF, and I can even tell it's a PDF because Dotloop indicates that on the left-hand side here. So we'll go ahead and click on that PDF to open it in Dotloop. Okay. Now the main difference between a PDF and a Dotloop interactive form is, right, I can't just click to start editing. But the cool thing about Dotloop is Dotloop does enable you to edit PDFs, which is something that usually you have to pay for a program to be able to do that. So it's a pretty cool feature that Dotloop gives you. So to add in fields, you'll notice this Add button. Okay, or on the top black toolbar here, we have the Add option. And you have a whole slew of different things that you can add in, from signature fields, initial fields. These are the ones we'll be focusing on here. We have text fields, date, name, checkbox, radio button, and strike through. Okay, so you could strike through any information you would like to and add text as well if you would like to further edit the PDF. But in today's tip video, we're going to talk further about adding in initial boxes. So let's say that we need to add initial boxes to have this form signed. So just use your imagination. If this were a real situation, the agent on the other side would already have her clients sign the offer, and we are now trying to get your seller to sign the offer so that we can get that fully executed. Best part of our day, right? So what you'll do, we'll come up to this Add option on the top black toolbar and click on Add Initials. In this example, when I click on Add Initials, it will then start following my mouse, so I can then click to drop that initial box right away. Okay, just a heads up, if you don't see that following your mouse right away, if you're on a tablet or a touchscreen computer, it will not follow your mouse, no worries. But all you need to do is go ahead and line up your mouse and click wherever you'd like to drop the field. So once you click to drop it, you'll then notice there's a couple options that will display. Okay, if you're not seeing these two options displaying underneath there, no worries, just go ahead and click or hover your mouse over the field. And we will need to do one extra step, and this is an imperative step in order to get the field signed. So you have to tell Dotloop which one of your clients needs to sign this field, okay, just so that not just anyone can sign the field. So we'll need to go ahead and click Assign Field, okay, that first option there. When I do that, I'll have these options pop up here, which should show you any of the people in your loop. So in theory, you should already see your clients from this list here, as they've probably been involved somewhere else in the loop. So you can either go ahead and click on their name from here. Okay, you can even add a person if you're not seeing their name from this list. Just go ahead and click Add Person to add them to the loop. All right, but it should be as easy as clicking their name from that drop down, and you'll see your client's initials display in the box. Now, just a heads up, if I were to print out this form, this field would be blank here. So this TS, that client initial there, that is just indicating to you that you set it up correctly to be signed. All right, the actual signature, when they go to sign it, it's in cursive with a time and date stamp and looks very different. Okay. If there was a spouse in this transaction, you'd be able to repeat that process, come up to add, click add initials, and go ahead and line up your mouse to click and drop that and repeat that process. So this is a bit of a manual task, especially depending on how many pages is in this form. Right, in this case, there are 13 different pages here that have initial boxes. So you'll have to go down and lay initial boxes in every field that you'll want them to sign it. Now, a quick tip with that, if you need to lay multiple fields and multiple initial boxes, if you hold the Shift key on your keyboard and then click to drop the initial box, it will keep following your mouse. So I can now go down to the next page, hold Shift, click, it will drop it, but it will keep following my mouse here and so forth. So I want to go to the bottom of each page to click to drop that. Again, holding Shift before laying that will allow you to lay the next field without going back up to this add option here. Now, just to reiterate this, I can't stress how important it is. You have to go to each individual initial box and assign the field to your client. Okay, so that is a necessary step. Please make sure that you are seeing your client's initials in uppercase print. If you do not see their initials in uppercase print, they will not be able to electronically sign that, okay? So please make sure you have to go to each one, assign field, click on your client's name to make sure you see that. If you're just seeing an orangish red box here that says initial here, they will not be able to electronically sign that. So it is a very necessary step. I know it takes a little bit of time depending on how many pages you have, but is absolutely necessary. To add any signature fields, so same exact concept. I'm just going to scroll to a signature box on here so you guys can see that and feel comfortable with it. So same exact concept here. I'll come up to add, click add signature here. Okay, so we're just adding a signature field instead. So we'll go ahead and line that up with wherever my client needs to sign. Click to drop it. Again, a reminder, holding Shift before dropping the signature field will allow you to lay multiple. And once I have that laid, I'll assign the field and go ahead and click on my client's name. So very important that we see my client's name sign here. So a couple tips on this. If I accidentally get a little click happy and lay a field in the middle of a page and need to get rid of that, I can simply click on that field, okay, that will select it, clicking on it, and then you'll see an X on this top black toolbar, the darker black toolbar. You just click on the X to remove that field right away. Okay. You can also add text boxes, so if I need to come and let's say add in some further information like name here, for example, I can come up to add, click add text. It will start following my mouse. So I can line that up to click to drop that. All right, now the text fields are super small off default. All right, so to expand that, which you'll most likely need to do, just go ahead and click on the field. It will outline it in red, indicating it's selected. I'll see a little right triangle on the very bottom right of the text field, which I can hover my mouse over. Your mouse will turn into a little diagonal arrow, so I can click to drag that box and I can put in my client's name right away, or whatever would apply in this field. All right, any date field, so if I need to put in the date, same concept, I come up to add date, go ahead and click to drop that, and I can click from the calendar here to add that effective date. All right, so same concept, you can do the same with all of these options in this add field. All right, so now that I've gone through, laid all the fields that I need to lay on this PDF, and again, manually assigned each field, absolutely necessary for your client to electronically sign it. Can't stress that enough. We can go ahead and click Save and Share on the top right, so that big red button there. Save and share if you're ready to send this to your client to have them sign it. You will then see the share screen here. So in the shared screen, you'll see which document is being shared. You'll see who currently has access to the form. So if you can't remember if you shared the form previously, all right, you would see your client's name there. And we see who we're adding. So I can see that my client has 5 fields assigned. This is very important. Okay, this will show you the amount of fields that they are able to sign. Okay, so it's very important that you see this number here. And I see that they have the option to sign this form. And then all you need to do is go ahead and click share on the very bottom. And it will give you this nice yellow box here that tells you that this document has been shared. Now it's waiting on others. So it's waiting on your client to sign that. Okay, you will get notified once your client has signed this PDF and you have a fully executed document. If you have any questions on this, feel free to email us at support@scottleroymarketing.com. I hope this helped in showing you how to get a PDF electronically signed by your clients. Have a great rest of your day.